everyone, welcome to LeThans Art. We are going to be starting our illustrations today for the Poisoned Waterhole. We're going to start off with scene 1, and I'm using Procreate on my iPad. So, scene 1 is an evil kraken has poisoned the water supply with its ink. A sloth, an elephant, and a hippo have to stop the evil kraken to save their waterhole. So I'm gonna go into Procreate. The first thing I like to do is change the background color. And I don't like working on white, so we're gonna go with the kind of a neutral gray. We can always change that, and we're gonna go into layer 1. I'm gonna label this guidelines. Right, so for the guidelines, I need a pencil. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna use an HB pencil. So I like to put in my vertical axis. Obviously, if I take these off, I will eventually take the guidelines off. So, we're gonna have our 3 main characters, and then also and some trees in the background, and a little bit of a waterfall, and actually our squid kind of coming out of the water. So I'm gonna start right here. I'm kind of gonna draw that lightly. Okay, those are actually our guidelines. So I'm actually gonna go to another layer and write in the word rough. That's our rough. This is our rough drawing. And I'm gonna put a little more of that, like this. And then back line is this. We're gonna put in some trees. And then for our main characters, we're going to start by putting in Trumpet the Elephant. eyes. And right here, we're gonna put in the parts of the mouth where the tusks come in. So we're gonna curve out these tusks and accentuate them like that. And then we're gonna put in the ears. Now we're going to put in the body. When animating, and you're putting a character, an animator is focused on acting and not really drawing. So for here, you have to put yourself in your own character's shoes. So what I'm thinking is that where the audience usually looks is as the overall body language and the hands. Well, the situation is an elephant really is on all fours, meaning he's got 4 legs. So you really don't have hands. So what I'm using, I'm kind of humanizing it and using his and giving him an interesting posture. Here's his other leg like this, and his other leg is gonna come out. I'm actually gonna erase this back. I'm gonna shrink this up. And we're gonna change out the trunk and put it there so that his other arm comes like this. And then there's some neck muscles and his mouth comes there. There, that's better. Put his toenails like this. Alright, so for River the Hippo, I'm using a picture online from last week. I was talking about some artist inspirations, and one of them is Tia Sullivan, who focuses on really big head proportions. I'm kind of doing my own version of this. image that I'm looking at. Put some teeth. This big cheekbone right here. This bridge where the nose is leads right into the eye. And then the ear sits there, and there's the other ear. We are now going to draw in some of these trees in the background. And right now I'm just working on the trunks. When I start putting in color and texture, the rest of the trees will come into focus. I'll put that line right there. I'm actually going to go back to the guidelines and turn that all off. And go back to the roof. And we are going to go to our sloth character, William. And we are gonna hang off. He's gonna be upside down on this tree. This, give him a little tail. Maybe get rid of that. Now we can really play with the waterhole. And I'm gonna go to another layer and refine it. Go to another brush, 6B. put up a lineup of trees. We're going to put in the river. We're going to erase back some of these details. Back to our refining tool, and we're gonna put in his neck like this, and then we're gonna go back to a trumpet. Animals don't really have eyebrows, but we're gonna use them for the purpose of emotion. And then this arm is gonna come like this. And this foot's gonna come all the way around. And we're gonna close it off like that. And put in his ears. A little tail. Actually gonna go back to this HB and add some light lines. Back to the 6. I want to add a bit of that shoulder. Back to the HB again. For the Kraken, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some marks over here. I want to add some details around the edge of this. Yeah. The Kraken is coming out of the water, and it chases the animals. So eventually William comes out of the water, and the Kraken is that's Poisoned Waterhole. So I'm gonna draw 2 tentacles. A tentacle. I'm gonna draw a line like this. Comes back around, and then this one is gonna come back that way. And then add these suction cups. Like this. All right, so we're going to go into another layer, and this is local color, which is the color of an object that's not in shadow and it's not in light. I'm gonna go to syrup tool. That's what I like to use to color. We're gonna go to our color wheel, and we're gonna put local color. Animals. So that we're just working on the animals. So I'm going to do a nice grayish blue for a trumpet. And then we're gonna go into a little more richer on the blue. And do his trunk and his ears. Maybe his be around the eyes. Still gonna go bluer. Maybe a little greener. For his body. His upper body is a little on the more blue. We're gonna add some blue there. His ears are gonna be more gray. And maybe a little purple around the eyes like this. And we're gonna go yellow with the eyes. Just a little complement. We're gonna lighten that up. And put in his tusks and his toenails, this peachy color. Well, maybe a little on the trunk too. Now for River the Hippo, we are gonna go on the brown side. So we want the animals to stand out, so we don't want them the same color. Back to that peachy color. Put in his canines. And we're gonna go into a nice red. And put in that eye like so. Maybe a little around the nostrils, maybe a little. Yes. William the Sloth. Let's see. What color do we want him? I know sloths have a mask around their eyes and it gets really dark. And then they have these claws that come out like this. And then for the Kraken, we're going to go to a deep purple. But kind of grayed out. Just do this opacity up. We're going to put the brush size up. Oops. Suction cups. All right. I'm going back to this yellow. And redo Trumpet's eyes so you can see them better. kraken. Can be mysteriously dark. He is the villain of the picture. Alright, we are going to go into layer 5 and label this local color again. But this time, background BG. Now we're just going to focus on the background. So I'm going to go into the brush pens. We're going to hit organic. And we're going to find something. We're going to try this for right now. Let's go into some greens. Right, and we're going to go into twigs. We're going to hit this brown, darker. Actually, I am going to go to charcoal and put burnt tree. And I'm going to get some of these to pop. And then we're gonna go into industrial and go twisted tree. We're gonna lighten these trees up a little. To the burnt tree. there. We're gonna go back into organic. We are going to hit bamboo, go back into the greens. Actually, we're gonna go to sable. Let's see what reed does. Yeah, hit this area on the water hole. That's nice. Okay, now we're gonna go into swordgrass for the tops of these trees, and the grass is lighter green, so we're gonna go a nice dark green for this, and we're just gonna these like that. Back on that one a little. Maybe go into a little like blue and go into a wash. And add a little sky. Okay, and the last piece is the water itself. So we're gonna go into elements, and we're gonna hit water, and let's see if we can get this nice and I'm not too worried about shadows and highlights in these illustrations. So we're gonna put a little more blue. And I'm gonna go to ocean. Well, let's go to wasteland for a second. Some of these dry. Okay, I am looking. I'm going to go back into define mode. I'm going to click on the HB. I'm actually going to go back to local color because I don't. What I'm trying to do is get these tentacles to really pop. So maybe I turn off the background color for a second. Black to this. Turn that on so you barely do anything. All right, I'm gonna go to an extra layer. And just call it background. But I'm gonna darken There we go. I just had to add a shadow to make it really pop like that. And then we can go back into this. Put in a background again. And overlay it like this. Add some hairs to this guy. And I'm going to do two more things for this image. See where it says elephant texture? Let's try this. Whoa. All right, the last thing I want to do is create one more layer and write the word ink. We're gonna set that to we're gonna set that to normal for right now. I'm gonna go down to black. I'm gonna go to recent. See if I can find it. Spray paint. splotch. So boom. That's scene 1. We are going to go into scene 2. There are these trees that have leaves with magical medicinal properties. So once again, background to color. And I'm just going to go refined. And I'm just going to draw in a bunch of trees. And put in that line right there. And I'm just going to scribble on a bunch of trees. Let's see. Let's go with a twig. And let's get this nice and dark. And then we will I'm going to add some of those guys. And then let's see. Myrtle. And we're going to make one more layer. And we're going to call it BG2. And set this to, let's see what color dodge looks like. If I lighten this up. No, a little too bright. We will go with and the last thing I want to do is go back into the snow gum and go back into that, and not that, really just try the myrtle one more time. I kind of like that, and I'm gonna go back into this. And I'm gonna hit that rainforest. I'm curious what this does, what this is gonna do. I'm actually gonna call this BG3. See what happens if I play around with this texture on normal. Now let's scroll. Okay, interesting. That's color burn, linear burn. Ooh, that's cool. Color dodge is too bright. If it light difference makes it interesting. That divide makes it look like it's fall. That's a little distracting. Saturation, luminosity, it's not luminosity. I'm actually gonna keep that one there. back to this. Hit that orange one more time. Hit that one more time. And I'm actually, yeah, that's our image. The trees, leaves, and magical medicinal properties. So, thank you all for joining me one more time. Here's scene 1 with our animals. And then the trees, leaves, and magical medicinal properties. So anyways, thanks again. I'll see you all next week for the next 2 scenes. Until then, I will see you all next time. Thanks.